Lay down. No. Trouble. Put it away. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with really, really cute dogs. We're being really ornery right now. Yeah, you, and you. Well, you're laying down already, so lay down. Good girls. Good girls. You too, mister. Better lay down. Well, welcome back to the Chammy. Tonight's free yes, no, maybe so, sometimes why kind of free questions, as well as you can get your $6 Tacobox. You get to ask a few questions. You get a channel love message if you request it through a poem, a song, or a tarot card. Welcome back to the Chammy. You can also check the description. Everything you need to know is there. We're going to watch some spooky, silent French horror films pretty soon. If you want to check those out, you can stick around. If you just found us, we're not live. Skip to the end for the free collective message. I always try to do a free collective message for anyone and everyone who comes by, gets a reading, doesn't get a reading. Maybe found us when we were not live. What are you doing? That's right. Trouble. Lay down. Someone go lick his face. Your nose is running. Darn dogs. Dogs cause problems. That's why I'm late. Baby. Hi, thanks so much for your subscription. First of all, I would love for you to keep your private information private. I do not need names. I don't even really need to understand your question. Spirit already knows who you are and what your question is when you come here. All right, so just want to give you that information. I feel like it's really important to just say that, in my opinion, anyone who would need your real name or need your birth date, okay, maybe they need it and that's fine, but Spirit knows who you are, okay, and knows what you want and cares about what you want, and it's already yours. So, of course, you're reconciled. Who am I to tell you that you won't? Hey, what did I say? Sorry about that. Lay down. Quit fighting. Sorry, my dogs are being really bad. Susanna, Spirit, what is it? Yes or no for her question? Spirit, what does she need to know? Susanna, are you still there? I'm talking to you. Are you there, dear? Make sure you like the live, please. I haven't seen anybody like the live yet, so please like the live last shuffle. I would really appreciate it. No likes, no subscriptions, no read here. Are you going to talk to me? All right. Well, I'll just wait for you to respond. Okay. Good to see that you are still there. Thanks so much for your like. I appreciate it. So, your card is the Temperance card. Spirit's telling you patience is a virtue in this situation, but also really submerging yourself in the emotions and the feeling of what you want. With that Temperance card, no crying over spilt milk. Pour yourself a drink. Get your thoughts and feelings straight. It's either one or the other, Susanna. Okay? You're either going to reconcile, or you either have reconciled or you're not going to reconcile. It's either you're going to reconcile or you've reconciled. You're either in Barbados or you're not. You either believe in God or you don't. You either believe in yourself or you don't. You either believe in what you want or you don't. So quit asking, will you reconcile? Because you already have. All right? It's already yours. Even if you don't believe it, it's going to happen. Just keep me updated. I'm here for you. It's nice to meet you. Thank you so much for your subscription and your like. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get for fighting. Quit. Oh, Jesus. Come here. Come on. Quit being mean to him. Big bully. Poor baby. Are they picking on my sweet pea? Sweet pea. You crazy. What are you doing? She just beat you up. She just. Hey. 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 Okay, fine. Kill him. Rip his face off. I don't care. No. Lay down right now. And you, Missy, Miss Meanie. Oh no, you go lay down right now. Go lay down. Quit fighting. belong. Where do you belong? That's right. It's where you belong. Are you okay? Let me look at your big, beautiful brown eye. What's going on? Did you scratch her beautiful eyeball? What you did that bitch. Come here. It's all right. Mommy Ruby's gonna clean. Oh, mommy, doggy, mommy, what? Yeah. Go lay down. Come on, right now. Right now. Go lay down. Go lay down. Good boy. Give him a kiss. Sweet girl. Gosh, I don't know what's wrong with Gypsy. She's lean as hell tonight. Whew, dogs cause problems. You're so welcome, dear. Thank you. Oh my God, they calm down. So I like to call this hair color chestnut peach. I'm actually pretty happy with it. I'm glad I toned it to this color. Blonde is great, but I've had blonde all summer with a rainbow in my hair. I just needed something that felt a little bit more neutral, fun, natural, but yet, even though it's not natural, I just needed something a little bit more fun. I'm going to put some things in chat in case anybody who comes by needs to be in and out and know what's going on. So it's live tarot tonight. Paid readings are $6 to $33. Check the description for everything you need to know. You can get 3 questions plus a channeled love message with the $6 Tacobox. Also, you can get an 11/11 love reading. It's not a general reading, but it is a definite roadmap to your heart's desire. Also, you can get the general reading, get a XXX adult reading, 15. General starts at $22.22. In depth is $33.33. Please pay the full amount. You can no longer tell me you're from Russia and get a free reading because today or maybe yesterday, Russia finally blocked YouTube. I feel so bad for them. Now they have to watch RooTube. Can you imagine how terrible that must be? Any hoodle noodles. If you do donate for a super, all that money goes to donating for charity for my friend Travis Leak, who was wrongfully detained in Moscow. So your $6 reading is going to buy him a salad. So please, if you want to get a reading through supers, you can. So yeah, the silent film I'm not sure when it's going to start. I'm just waiting for some more people to come in. Spiritbox and REMpod are still in the shop, so they will be back soon. As far as rules, there's no refunds, no e-checks, no soliciting, and please don't make it weirder than it already is. Pretty much the only rule here is be groovy or leave, man. And please, no giving psychic advice or your thoughts and feelings about my clients or the people who come in here. That's interesting. Just make sure that you're keeping it cool, because I've had a couple of my clients say, hey, it's really confusing to differentiate between everybody talking so much over your reading when you're giving it to me. So at least when I'm giving a reading, before, during, and after, please try not to comment with your own psychic advice or intuition. Maybe comment later. So also, I'm only adding this because I was asked to. No posers, no jobbers, no frontin', no fear. Please say hi when you come into the chat. We like to get to know you. I like to get to know you. Yeah, so everything that you need to know is in the description. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hey, welcome back to the chat. I can see you. Don't forget to like the live. Welcome back.
Hey, welcome back to the Chammy. Don't forget to like the live. Hey, welcome back to the Chammy. Don't forget to like the live. Can you see me?
Hey, welcome back to the Chammy. How have you been? What's wrong with that deck? It's so weird. Hey, Maria, how are you, dear? Welcome back to the Chammy. Oop. I'm just straightening out my cards. My dad finally fixed my deck, my Golden Girls deck for me. It's in much better condition. Feels a little different, but it's all right. I'm so glad you love the reading. I love the reading too. It was fun. Finally made an appointment with a new orthopedic doctor. Maybe I can get off these damn crutches. So I will be seeing him soon. And he's a doctor my dad worked with in the past. My dad fell at work a long time ago, hurt his elbow, so he went to this doctor. And this doctor does shoulders, knees, and elbows, and that's one of my biggest problems right now. Sadly, he does not do hips or feet or neck. So, well, maybe he does neck. See, my pain is associated with my neck. My shoulders hurt because of what happened to my neck. They helped my dad. He's a very good orthopedic doctor, and my healthcare provider recommended him. So he'll help me. I had to pick the lesser of two evils. Did I want to keep the health insurance that I could not afford for $500 a month? Don't ask me why they decided to change it. It's very weird. And I called healthcare.gov and I said, this is just insane. Let me prove how low and under low income I am. It's embarrassing. And then she was like, yeah, that makes no sense with Better. She goes, but unfortunately, I cannot find you a health insurance that will provide you care for all three of your doctors. So you're going to have to pick the health care that's going to provide the most needed doctor right now. So I picked the one that I got rid of the one that I went to see my chiropractor on, and this instead went with the one that I could go to this orthopedic doctor with. There is insurance that covers my healthcare provider, but not one that does all three of them. So I picked the orthopedic doctor over the chiropractic doctor because he will give me a deal anyways. Him and his wife have been taking care of me for years. I never knew how important chiropractic work was until the last decade. It just resets everything. I feel like without it, I don't know if I could sit up straight or walk with my, I don't know if I could do some of the things I do now without the accident happening. Hey, Jessica, how are you, sweetheart? Welcome back to the Chammy. Pretty soon we're going to watch French horror silent films if you want to hang out, guys. I'm just straightening out my cards, and then I'm going to just take a little breaky treat to the bathroom to take a little girl's break, powder my nose. You're better than yesterday. Me too. Me too, for sure. I'm better today than I was yesterday. I've been working closely with 2 metaphysical shops here in my town. One of them is the first metaphysical store in all of the Southeast. Another one is the first metaphysical store in my particular neighborhood. So for about the last 10 years, I've been selling my jewelry there. And now they're going to let me do tarot there, which is like, I cannot believe, like, my mind is blown that I'm going to have a chance to do this. Because I remember being like a little girl and buying like my first tarot deck from one of these places, which I think I've shared that with you guys before. It's this deck. I've had that deck since I was 13. Yeah, it's going to be super cool. So you might see some fresh, new, friendly faces that might show up from that kind of situation going on. Hey, Veronica, how are you guys? I want to link you guys into something, but instead of linking it through here, just please email me at gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com, Veronica. Please. Jessica, I don't know if you've emailed me yet or if you were going to. I think you said you were going to email me. Was that you? Thank you, Jessica. How have y'all been this week? Okay. That's all right. Take your time. So hopefully you guys won't see any more posers in the chat. And if you do, let me know. Oh, cool. You got an extra added bonus. Okay, Jessica. Awesome. Yes, Maria. You can all get a yes or no question. I had so much fun with y'all last night. I hope for just as much fun tonight. I can't wait to start the French horror films. That's going to be awesome. Okay, let's ask. Okay, you want the Love Tarot? You want the Romance Angels? You want the Liminal Space deck? Or you want the Wisdom of the Golden Girls? Pick your poison. I'm going to skip this ad, by the way, because we don't need that stinky ad. Okay, Golden Girls. Yay! Spirit will Walter say he loves her soon. Does he love her yet? See, he already loves you. And Spirit says, yeah, he will definitely tell you soon. Oh my God. Oh my God. You just reminded me of this song that I absolutely love from this guy that I'm absolutely in love with, who's absolutely in love with me. So I'm just going to send it to you, okay? I'm just going to send the song to you because I thought of you the other day, and I'm not sure if you remember I sent this song. Do you remember me sending the song? Did I send this song? the song. Every time I hear the song, I melt. This person is the best love songwriter of our generation, okay? The best. The best. And guess his astrological sign? I mean, I'm talking about like a guy who writes love songs. I mean, there are many wonderful women and transgender artists who are wonderful love songwriters as well, but this guy is just like I love that song too. Oh my gosh. But that was not the song I sent you. I just sent it to you. That makes me think of you and Walter and but yeah, guess what astrological sign the songwriter is? Just guess. Just guess. What astrological sign have I said needs to be in total, complete control of their feelings and emotions, and they are like unicorn / mermaid of the zodiac? We talk about someone who has this astrological sign all the time, or have in the past. No, it's not the same as me. It's not the same as Walter. Yes. So yeah, and that is just how deep a Capricorn goes. Some people just miss out on the fact of how hot that astrological sign is. Is awesome. Love the astrological sign. Yes, D. I bet you he's got some really good songs too, that guy. Earth, yeah. And that dude is all earth, wind, and fire. He's that big, huge monsoon. So much fun, so much fun. I just love that song so much. Who else has a yes or no question? Hey, Metal Rain. I hope you're having a better day today and you're feeling better. When I want to feel again, when I feel numb about it all, I go listen to that person's music and it just, oh, I'm all healed. Can't wait to see him again and give him a big fat hug. I think you've seen a picture of us before, right? I'll send it to you. So the thing about this picture that's so funny is he took the picture and I was like, okay, whatever. And he took like the phone out of my hand, but he looked so nervous when we took this picture. And I'm like, dude, you can't look. You can't. We're gonna take our first picture together. You can't look all. You can't be all serious about it. He's like, okay, you want me to? I'm like, just be yourself. And he was trying to be serious, and I was like, right before he took the picture, instead of saying say cheese, I was like, say penis. And I got his real smile. It's awesome. Let me get this picture for you. tough day financially. Had to fix something with the bank, but it will take a few days. Did I tell you my sister-in-law called me last week? My real sister-in-law, not Star. No. I also have some stuff to email you. Veronica, did you email me yet, honey? Okay, I sent you the picture, Maria. Yeah, just here's the email. I hope your email works, because I thought you had tried to email me in the past and I never got it. Were you that Veronica? I think you've been the only Veronica here, though. I know it's that's my soulmate. She called to let you know. Oh, that sucks. Molly called me today, telling me her grandpa fell. He's got to have hip surgery tomorrow. Poor sweet thing. Okay, cool. I was waiting for one for Monica because she was going to do we're going to do a hypnosis session, but I never heard from her. Yeah, I got your email. Thanks, sweetheart. Just responding to make sure that you get my email back. Interesting, Metal Rain. That's really interesting. I'm so sorry that happened. I hate when that happens. Oh, thank you, Maria. Sweet dreams, honey. Thank you for letting me share that song with you, and a picture of me and somebody that I love so much that you literally see me melt too if I got to see that person again. Man, it's been a monsoon. It's been a monsoon that'll rain. Okay, I wrote you back, Veronica. Thank you so much. Okay, it's time to check on the dog. Send a text before you go to bed and say, how's the doggy? Give it a kiss for me. Good night. Hope you're doing well. Please. So I've been sitting here for about 20 minutes holding it. I just need to go use the little girl's room for a moment, and I'm going to be right back, okay? So if you have a free question or you want to make a donation and get a reading, go ahead and put it in the chat, and I will be right back. Okay? Won't take long. All right, I'm back. Thank you so much for your donation, Veronica. I appreciate that. Hey, Texas. How are you, sweetheart? I'm going to do Veronica's reading, and then we're going to watch some silent French horror films if you want to hang out. Just going to wait for Veronica to respond on chat. How are you, Texas? I missed you if you're not here anymore. Okay, you want to get an update? Channel love message from your person. All right. Cool. Okay, yeah, I just saw it. So yeah, if that doesn't get cleaned up, the government's going to clean it up. Nobody is above the law. Let's see what you need to know right now, Spirit. Channeled love message for Veronica from her specific person. Channeled love message from her specific person. It's a lot of cards. I'll pick those up in a minute. They definitely want to make the effort, make an effort to let you know they feel some kind of chemistry with you and always have. They're going through something in their life, excuse me, right now where it's sort of like an uphill battle. It's like they're looking for the strength to pull themselves out of some kind of conflict. It's not so much conflict as it is jealousy, competition, rage, despite really caring and being very close to whoever is causing this issue. All right. I would love to tell you about it, but they feel your chemistry is more important than talking about old love stories or bullshit that has nothing to do with the both, that affects you directly now and today in your connection. So I'm just going to show you the cards real quick, and then we'll get to these channeled messages and the other cards too. So first you've got Dorothy and the Golden Girls. So you've got Dorothy, you see her paddling upstream, using both shoulders, both hands. She's in the boat alone. He feels very in that boat alone. And this over here is representing the person that's actually, or the people that he's trying to divorce himself from, or at least divorce himself from the situation in this Five of Wands. It's like when a whole bunch of friends get together and they compete against each other, and they're not too nice to each other despite how much they care about each other. It's like a constant argument all the time now, though. It's not sure which way to go. I'd love to talk to you about it, but once again, the chemistry between you guys, he doesn't want to ruin that with whatever this fudgening is over here, okay? He's feeling that the chemistry that you guys had, it makes him want to make an effort. He wants you to make an effort too. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take in making that effort. And he definitely feels there is a strong magnetic attraction, but that attraction is grounded in the fact that it's not just chemistry. Something about a connection. You see how everything in this picture is connected. It is the World card, but you see the lion, you see the bull, you see the Cupid, you see the eagle, you see this wreath, and they're all touching, all connected. This connection is what builds upon this chemistry, which is different for him compared to the rest. Okay. Oh, he thinks you are definitely something beautiful to look at. So you better keep sparkling, bitch, and inside and out. What does bitch stand for? Babe in total control of herself. So when you think of a song, think about Rihanna's, that song where she's singing about shine bright like a diamond. Like, he may even hear that song and think of you. So no kings but us. He's really hoping that, you know, you're wishing on a star for him to be your king and no one else. He doesn't want all this competition. So this no kings but us card is letting me know that there might be somebody who's playing mind games with him, relationship games, messing with his head, not making him feel like he's the one and stable. He's been feeling like he's on the hell train. Really, the only peace he's finding is in a feast, a spiritual and food feast. He really does want to spell it out, how magical he feels about you. He wants to write a letter. He wants to text. He wants to say something. He just wants it to be magical. And so he's not really sure yet what to say. But we're going to ask right now, what would he say, Spirit, if he could say anything to her right now? Because see, he is saying these two cards were next. You know, he's wants that conquest with you. He wants that happiness with you. He wants to dance in the sun naked with you. And he feels expressing that sound a little crazy. There's something about him he makes, you know, then I feel like the naked children on the thing is like, well, they're not naked. They got panties on. They're little cherubs. But I feel like the children are expressing that this person might even feel or may feel like young again, whole again, happy again, and when they were in your presence at any time. So they want to feel free again, like when they were a child, and they want to be childlike and playful with you as well in their conquest to like claim you or something as their own. So keep serving what it is that you want. You know, you're either together or you're not. You either believe in God or you don't. You either believe in yourself or you don't. You either believe in this or you don't. Spirit, what would he tell her if he could right now? What else would he tell her if he could? What does he want to tell her? TikTok to the heart. Yeah, I want to sex you up. Like, he just is very sexually attracted to you. It may even make him feel ashamed, but not in a bad way, because there's things about you that make him feel uninhibited, things that he would like to express, that it's sexually, physically, emotionally, that maybe he's not able to do with other people in that devil card. Okay. Any wisdom from the Golden Girls? So definitely very sexually attracted to you. Definitely feeling a lot of passion for you, chemistry, magic, feeling like wondering, like, what is it about you? What is it about her that is different that makes him feel magical, Spirit? What is that? What kind of wisdom does the Golden Girls have? Do the Golden Girls have for Veronica tonight regarding that? Yeah, something spiritual, something. It's like something about you that's wise and spiritual, and even though you know, there is that essence of enchantment in you, and that spiritual enchantment. It's like you're still sexy with your red cape on, Little Red Riding Hood. Maybe you guys are going to go out for Halloween or do something special, and you're going to go as Little Red Riding Hood in the red cape, and he's going to play the big bad wolf. Maybe he wants to get together for you for Halloween because it's the devil and then the Hierophant, and that's Halloween is coming up, and then now you've got the death card. Some kind of transformation coming for you, something that's lucky in your love life, and this 10 of Pentacles, because Pentacles is about not only financial balance but emotional balance. You know, we just talked about the Capricorn energy earlier. Yes, or that song, yeah. So let me get a couple of songs for you. Since hearing the other song, I can't. Since hearing this song in my head, I can't remember what the first song was, but I'm sure you'll go back over this and read it. I mean, listen to it again. Let's see. This song is so old. Why has nobody covered this song yet? It'd be hot. I think the first time I heard this song, I was like at a family like New Year's Eve dance party, and I'm like, "Mommy, what is it? What does that mean? What does he mean he wants to sex me up?" And then we had the talk. Oh, you're welcome. Those guys are so cute in that band, and it's such a cool band name too. And all of them, fantastic singers. I think my mom said like that song is like from the age when boy bands first hit like the scene in the 90s or something, and New Kids on the Block were still. I was such a little girl. I barely remember that time, but I won't forget that song. Oh, I know what the song was. We just talked about it. Rihanna's song, the Shine Bright Like a Diamond. Yeah. He hears that song and thinks of you. The reason I'm sending this one is because this is your channeled love message from him. But there's more than just sex, okay? It's deeper than that. Remember your connection. And your connection has been more important than even the chemistry, because not everyone who has chemistry has that connection. And to really define your chemistry and build upon it, you've got to have that connection. I mean, you can have both, but at the end of the day, if you're not making enough vasopressin with somebody, you're going to keep wondering why you're not getting to where you want to be with him. And even women can have this vasopressin effect, but it's like the way that adrenaline or like what's that other one, oxytocin affects us women. Vasopressin is a man's oxytocin. So we get all high from them flirting with us and thrilling us with the idea of something cool, whereas they get more thrilled by like how can we operate around this kind of shit to make it a lot better and make our lives better and work together and that produces vasopressin between males and men and women chemically. It won't ever matter what the tarot cards say. At the end of the day, our chemistry, our hormones, our the chemicals our body make naturally will always win over everything. So if you want to know how to create vasopressin with him, just make sure that you are reading about it. You too, Dollface. Have I given you guys those vasopressin videos yet? I mean, I've known about this for a while, but I didn't really know the key of vasopressin until I was just like, what's that hormone? Never heard of that hormone before. Oh, really? That's how that works. That's why I'm a tomboy and I get along so great with dudes. So it definitely affects your pituitary gland. So here's just the science real quick behind the hormone so you can understand it a little bit. Where's my chammy? Here we go. Absolutely. How about how you guys feel towards each other for sure. So there's the chemistry behind and the science behind vasopressin. Now, let me get you the video about what this guy says about how to get the vasopressin bonding going with your person or people or you know what I can't wait to watch? Inside William the Conqueror's perfectly preserved royal castle. I'm really looking forward to that. So anti-diuretic hormone, ADH, renal physiology. Go to my history. Three brothers, yeah, that'll help. My mom had 8 brothers. Can you imagine? Okay, here you go. Your guide to vasopressin bonding. Excuse me. Pardonnez-moi. I might have given this to you ladies before, but I'm giving it again. So this explains why I sometimes have had a better connection and friendship with, say, somebody like my longtime friend and drummer John. Maybe even more so than many of the other women maybe that he's been in relationships with, because we've spent years trying to figure out how to better our lives. Same with my friend Travis, who is in Russia. We spent a lot of time as friends just figuring out how to make it better. We've done this with a lot of guys and not really realized it was happening. Awesome, Veronica. Your con has 8 brothers. Wow. So yeah, he talks about our hormones and how they get riled up and work, and then he talks about how guys also have the same thing, but it's the vasopressin that really gets them going. And it's so funny because it really does make sense. For millennia, it's always been the men trying to bring home the bacon and the bread and do the work and figure out how to conquer and together, of course, that's why you see football teams doing so well, baseball teams doing so well. It's the vasopressin chemical that the men are making to excite them, you know. Oh, no, it wasn't that he was feeling bad. It's just that there are sexual things that about him that he's not really willing to try with some of the people that he maybe has been interested in the past. that he feels like your chemistry and connection is something that would help him open up to that stuff. It wasn't that there was something about you that made him feel bad sexually being attracted to you. It was more like, most of his life he's been a pretty modest boy. Okay, I'll be real honest. That's what it shows in the cards. But with you, it's different for him, and that's unusual for him too. That's also like, whoa, I haven't felt these things. He hasn't really felt these things with anybody else. No, it's not any of that. It's his own, like let me make an example. Okay. Some guys, they might be completely heterosexual, but they might like to play with sex toys. They might like to try things that other partners might not be so, with them. Like, he might be the kind of person who's like, let's go get the Kama Sutra book. And those women are like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not open to, he's feeling like they might not be so open as you would be because of the dynamic of your connection. There we go. Sorry, I was unclear earlier. I'm glad that I was able to clarify that. So if you want to ask any free questions or get a donation, go ahead and do that now, because I'm going to put the movie on in a minute. And we're going to watch some French films, French silent horror films. How long will I be alone? But you're not alone. You're only alone when you choose to be, because wherever you go, there you are, sweetheart. No, you won't be alone forever, but I'm because you're asking this, I can tell right now that this is something that really scares you and freaks you out. And it's not even a subconscious thing. You're conscious of it. And you've got to turn the light switch on, turn the light on inside more, make it a little brighter. Okay, because right now you're not alone, and even when you feel alone or you're alone, you're not alone. But no, you're not. So how long is another statement that's like, you're either alone or you're not. You either believe in God or not. You either believe in yourself or not. We're either in Barbados or we're not. We're either in this haunted house or we're not. Do you know what you want, Jessica? Even if you don't know what you want, you don't want to be alone. So you know what you don't want, so start working from that point of view. And no more dwelling on what you don't want, like, am I going to be alone? I feel alone. I'm alone. Okay. We come here alone. We go in the same hole when we leave alone. And we can't take shit with us. So don't stay too stuck to everything is on loan. Okay? Everything is on loan. But you are never truly alone, because spirit is always there with you, because you are spirit. Hey, baby, how are you? Welcome back to the chat. Has he cheated on you today? Probably only in your mind, sweetheart. I don't do cheating questions. But if you continue to believe or think or feel that he's cheating on you, he will. Because you're literally giving him his lines in your movie. So just stop it. Okay? So I understand what you mean. Like, you want to be alone. You want to be alone, but you don't want to be like alone. I understand, Jessica. Like, my friends are like, I love you. Let me give you a hug. I'm like, yeah, hold me, but don't touch me. So, baby, stop having those. Be good to yourself with your thoughts, baby. Stop doing that to yourself, okay? And define cheating. What is cheating? Can someone please tell me? Dollface, do you have a question, sweetheart? And Baby, if you want to ask another yes or no, you can. Thank you for your subscription. Y'all don't forget to like the live. And let me just look up a Dollface's messages real quick in case I missed. Maybe she did a question. Peg says, come back in your mankini. God, we had such a good laugh about mankinis last Friday. We were also drinking, but he was drinking more than me. I just had one glass. Okay, I don't see a Dollface question yet. Okay, sweetheart. Okay. So remember, baby, I don't know where you went to, but it's kind of like you are what you eat, you are what you expect, you are what you think, you are what you believe, you are what you feel. You know, you either believe in God or don't. You either believe they're cheating on you or you don't. You either believe in yourself or you don't. We're either in Barbados or not. We're either in this haunted slumber party together or we're not. I don't think you should be with someone who feels cheating on you. But, you know, it doesn't hurt to ask. Just be like, babe, I'm feeling insecure. Make me feel a little bit better about myself and us, and let me know that you're not cheating. Or, I don't want to have these thoughts about you because I know that that's not the kind of person you are. See, he's probably not cheating on you. And that's probably just the boogeyman in your head, or the negative Nancy that, has subconsciously programmed you to believe everyone's going to cheat on you or something. I don't really know, sweetheart. I don't know what your limiting beliefs and circumstances are at the end of the day, but asking about cheating is a very painful thing. So, ask yourself, what are you thinking, feeling? How do you think and feel about them? Because everybody is you pushed out. And basically what that means at the end of the day is, people can only meet you as deeply as you can meet yourself. And B, everybody is you pushed out is like, let me give you an example. I'll give an example to all of you guys, by the way. I froze. Why does this only happen on BoobTube? So anyways, back to what I was saying. So, when you're sitting there thinking about somebody and they just call or text or they post, that right there is the thought transmission, the science behind everybody's you pushed out, because that person, and you had that experience because you feel and expect that person to have that connection with you already. So take it for what it is. It's just science. There's no hoodoo, voodoo, witchcraft in science. And I am a scientist, so baby, I hope you feel better, sweetheart. Keep me updated. If you got another question, I'll do it for you. But I don't do cheating questions, honey. It's not my business. What you sent for another 6 questions? Another 6 question, or you got a $6 taco box? Let me look and see. Okay, awesome, sweetheart. What is it that what are your questions, honey? Thank you guys so much for the likes. I appreciate it. Okay, yeah, $6 taco box. Okay, what's your questions, honey? Sorry, I don't have the spirit box tonight, guys. It's in the shop still. I miss it. Oh, I wonder if this little ball works. I've been meaning to try it. We have one ghost hunting tool tonight. How cool. Let's just put it on. Like, where could we put it so that we can see it? I wonder if it will sit on Travis's candle. Okay, I think it will. There it is. We got one ghost hunting item tonight. Cool. So if this ball goes off, it means that a spirit or a ghost touched it. It's an incredibly creepy thing to witness, but it's really fucking cool too. Pardon my French. Okay, so regarding the last reading, is it jealousy among friends or options? Which deck would you like me to use for these questions? Do you want me to just use them all as I feel intuitively, or do you want Golden Girls, Romance Angels, Love Tarot, or Liminal Space deck? Also, with the amount you paid, you've unlocked the Sexual Magical Oracle deck, so I'll get those real quick. I don't know where my Sexual Magical Tarot is. I just know I have the Oracle, so I'll keep them and shuffle them for you if you want me to, or have a question like that. Okay, whatever I feel. All right, cool. Spirit, what does she need to know regarding this last reading? Is it jealousy among friends? Yes to jealousy among friends. No to options. This person, he wants to be alone more often than not, to soul search and find that inner light so he can be the best version of himself. He's already found the light he needs as well, and that is in you, and he knows that. Here's the Tower card. Somebody send him a coffee or a ladder from Amazon. Please. Before he falls out a window. I take that back. He's not going to fall out a window. But still, you see the man falling out the window. He does feel like he's falling for something. He feels regretful because he's fallen for something that has left him in the dark. And yes, to the idea of it having to do with jealousy amongst friends and people in general in that circle. What other questions, honey? I had to fill out this application today to finish it up. It took 2 hours to finish up. It took me almost 6 weeks to finish it because sitting at this desk more than 30, 40 minutes, it causes me to flare up into serious, like, chronic pain that is so painful to get. It's terrible to have to. I have to lay down or I fall down. So, and I'm feeling it like right now in my shoulder. I'm going to a new doctor in a couple weeks to get myself reviewed up because I went to the ER recently because my knee swelled up to the size of your head. I don't know why. They were just like, yeah, it's your injuries from the accident flaring up. Spirit, are they jealous that he will be successful or that Veronica will take his time? He's already successful. Okay? He's already successful. Please keep telling yourself that. So they're jealous of him already because he's successful. So we're going to ask the next question instead. Are they jealous that she would take up his time? Whew, that's a lot of cards. Yes. Yes. And see, this is how he sees you. Beautiful, sweet, kind, nurturing, different, amazing, down to earth, full of love and light, and a little bit of chaos. So you stay on that throne. No giving your power away to anyone. Nobody has any will in your reality, not even me. Do you understand? They don't call her the Empress for nothing. Okay, world card again, connection. Ding, 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 ding. Here's like a yes and a double yes, just to clarify that these people, they know how he feels about you also, intuitively. Intuitively. And I say that because of the devil card. And I feel like the star card is saying that they second guess themselves, though, about his feelings for you, because it's almost like in the star card, no matter how near or far, it's like distance. There's still some distance there between you and that circle of that vortex, which doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. What matters is you and him and where you are here and here with that. You know, he's either your boyfriend or he's not. Actually, I want to ask you a question. What feels more comfortable to you? He's my boyfriend. I'm pursuing him. He's my wannabe boyfriend. He's my specific person. He's the love of my life. He's my husband. What is it? What is it that you want to be calling this person? I'm curious. I sometimes feel like when we have these slumber parties and the girls come by and the guys come by for the readings, have you guys ever seen that skit from Bye Bye Birdie where all the girls and the guys are talking on the phone about the same thing, about getting connected and going steady? It's like, yeah. Talking about going steady. It can be all the... All right. Let me ask you a question real quick. Say to yourself right now, I love my husband, and say his name. And sit with it. You know, don't get crazy. You know, don't delve into drinking or smoking or getting or anything else. Just sit with it in your emotions and how that good that feels, or whatever it might be for you. Okay, because we're going to use an apple as an example. Imagine an apple. Imagine the fresh, crisp taste of the juices on your tongue, the smell of it, the color of it. Now you almost kind of want to eat some apple or get an apple juice or something, right? But there's no apple. So the thought that you had just now is not that thing. It's just the thought of a thing. It's up to you to get off your butt and get the apple and take a bite out of it to have that experience. So just remember him, okay? This thought you have of him, these thoughts is not him. The thoughts of doubt, or I'm not talking about the thought of having or him being your husband. I'm talking about the doubtful stuff. This stuff is not real. What is real is that desire you have, that feeling of your husband, blank, 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 whatever his name is, okay? Your boyfriend, that is very real. And the more that you get into the fun idea of calling him boyfriend, lover, specific person, husband, you're going to see something shift in you and in him too. Get yourself, a little ring. Make it like your promise ring from him and wear it. Or pretend it's your wedding ring. Look, it's not really pretending. That's the wrong thing to say, because your feelings are very valid. Okay. And pretending is theater, I'm not Juliet, but I've done the Romeo and Juliet play. This shit isn't premeditated. Making movies is premeditated, and you can have and live the movie as the star you want to be in it with those thoughts and feelings. Only the difference is that they're very valid. They're not pretend like a script like Romeo and Juliet, or a script like Phantom of the Opera, or a script like Jerry Maguire, or, even that script for the first 50 dates, which I'm a lot like that girl. I have to be reminded. Especially after hitting my head in that car accident. Good. So now that you've imagined the living situation, make sure things are in order for it. Get ready for him to move in. Okay, if there's shit that you are holding on to from old relationships, anything that triggers you, get rid of it. Give it to a friend, sell it, donate it. Give it to a homeless person. Okay? Because it will bring them joy to receive a new item that you maybe saged or cleansed or put some crystals on or whatever to eliminate that energy, or maybe you sat it outside in the sun for a bit. It'll bring somebody joy to take something that you've given them or donated or sold, whatever. It'll make you feel good too, because you got rid of something that triggered you. Yes, and the next step is this. Nobody's jealous of me. Everybody loves, cherishes, and adores me. Get into practicing that as well. No expecting try to not expect the jealous thing. And the shift that you're going to see in how people show up to you is going to be mind-blowing. I promise. I've been there. I've done that. I've done this. I've got the t-shirt in the closet. I wear it every day. I'm proud to wear it. So I'm giving you a new t-shirt. Gosh, I need to make that t-shirt for you. But yeah, so more focused on serving, like, okay, he's going to think about, okay, he's going to move in. So what is it, once again, that I've got to get rid of that I don't want to have around that might trigger me in my connection with him? Or how is it I want this room set up for what kind of stuff do you want to get? What do you want to put in your room that inspires what it would feel like for him to be around, or the environment if he were to drop by, or you know what I'm saying? Get more minimalistic with your being the star in your movie. She's barely clothed. Okay? Like I told my friend the other day, 10 winter items, 10 spring items, 10 summer items, 10 fall items. That is your wardrobe. Everything else might be for show, concert, stage, going out. Put that away. Keep it in your closet. You don't have to worry about how many panties and socks you have to get a whole room full of it. Okay? But minimize your items as well, because one thing I feel like Spirit is saying is, if you're going to live together, this person really likes to have things nice, sleek, clean, cool. You don't have to be a freaking maid. You don't have to be perfect, okay? Because they really don't want someone to try to always be perfect. They want very normal naturalness. But home, they like to be comfortable. They don't, they're not fond of the hoarder thing, okay? Does that make sense? I need to give you this information because I just feel it intuitively, okay? I could be completely off the meter, but I feel like he just wants to create nostalgic moments again and again and again with somebody special, the star of his heart. Okay, third question. I'm nosy, but it's just, let's see that I'm young and pretty. Spirit, what does she need to know about that? No, it's not that. You know what it is? It's that they see something special and feel that there's something special about you, okay? And they're bored. These people are so bored. They're trolls, okay? They don't care about how beautiful and nice and kind and sweet you are. They're trolls. Trolls. Okay? And they're bored trolls. They're so bored. Oh my God. What it is it's the inability of your connection once again that, somebody has an agenda with him. All right. Somebody has some kind of agenda with him. It's like they're his plaything. So anything that is not it's almost like whoever they're with is a narcissist, but also hates themselves. Does that make sense? Hey, I don't know what you're doing, but you better lay down. Lay down. Sorry, dogs are being bad tonight. Real bad. Real bad. It's like it's time to sing that song, Dogs Cause Problems to Them. God. All day they've been fighting, playing, humping each other, pissing each other off, biting each other, stealing each other's food. It's like, what the fuck has gotten into you guys? Okay, it makes sense, yeah. Are they using him for resources, Spirit? Are these people around her specific person using him for resources? Yeah, everybody's using him. Everybody has an agenda for him. I hate that for him. But yeah, everybody seems to have an agenda for him in this star card. And they expect it. It's as if nothing is for free for him. But it ain't nothing if it ain't free, honey. That's what Janice said. And love is definitely free. Maybe that's your channeled love message again. That song. La da da, la da da da, la da da, la da da. La da 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 da, Bobby McGee. Yeah. I think that's Bobby McGee, isn't it? Yeah, it is Bobby McGee. He always paid, but I always have my money. Well, don't worry, sweetheart. You're going to get to pay next and show him how much you appreciate him. Don't worry, it'll happen. Okay? It's already happened. And he will be so grateful and thankful. And he'll try to pay too. Let him help. But do something to show him, if you appreciate him. As Spirit is letting you know through these cards tonight that you definitely have the chance to do that. Yeah, take your baby. Look how she's so sleepy. Chia. I'll be right back. I got to get something for the chias. Are they not right there? Okay. Oh my God, there's not one. Okay, we'll go get some tomorrow. Sorry. Yeah, I guess I'll have to find those later. I'm back. I apologize. I just had to help my dad with something. Veronica, thank you so much for your donation tonight. I do really appreciate it. As the holidays come closer, we're going to add some things to the slumber party on the weekends. So get your friends together and bring them for the slumber party. Get your mobile devices charged up or whatever you use to come here, because what I'm going to be offering will be special, and it'll be not just something for you. It'll be something for, your loved ones or your friends or your family and you, if you want to get together with them. You'll be able to choose to just engage in this way, or to actually join us on the channel where everybody can see you as well and communicate. I'm going to start doing live shows too, live music shows, because this is not a tarot channel. This is a rock stars channel. Thank you so much for saying that, Veronica. I really appreciate you saying that. I have spent the last 30 years playing around with tarot, but in the last decade, I've met so many wonderful people in the tarot community who are famous for what they do. And maybe you and I can go to some of these people and hang out sometime in their chats, and you can meet them and hang out with them, because they're also wonderful people, and they also do like free stuff that that even I want. And I don't engage too much with other people. I stick to my channel, and I love Joey B. Tunes, and I love that channel, and Johnny Goth, and several others that are artists and musicians. Like that's the crowd I hang out with on YouTube. But of the first week, I don't want people to give up. That's for sure. I think it's sad. Like a lot of people are giving up on YouTube. It's not just the new ones. It's people in general just give up very easily because of that subliminal programming that life is shit. And what's real uncomfortable for me? Well, what was real uncomfortable to me for years when I was in your position, not doing the tarot thing, looking for people to give me readings, is getting a reading from a hateful person who can't even stand themselves and not being able to realize it. Like, derp. So I had to cut that out. And then when I met my mentor, it was different. It was somebody who could connect those dots. Oh, I'm so happy I could help you with that, Veronica. I'll look up some stuff in regards to the place that I go to that certified me as a professional tarot card reader, and we can go ahead and maybe talk about some of the fun things that they offer for free. Sometimes we just get together and have tea and talk about, life, and sometimes we get together and talk tea and tarot. I have learned from some of the best tarot readers in the world. One of my mentors is from Europe, and my other mentor is from America, but she's Ukrainian. She's absolutely wonderful, loving, caring. In fact, I need to email her tonight about what we talked about and what I've had to talk to several people about, because I got emails and people were like, "We're feeling uncomfortable in the chat. Where's the moderators?" I don't know. And I am professionally certified as a tarot card reader. I took extensive classes for many, many years to become certified by people who are the best in the industry. And that was no easy feat. That was scary at times. It was, meeting new people, and then wondering if I was going to learn something that turned me off. Especially learning about extensive studying and time with reversals Yeah, it's been intense. And fun. I feel like it's, well, nothing is as fun as rock and roll. And nothing is as fun as getting on stage with my flying V and rocking it out, right? Or my guitar. But tarot's just like right up there with it for me. And I want to keep doing it. Hopefully I'll be able to keep doing it. So I'm going to go ahead and get an aspirin and a drink, and then I'm going to put the movie on. Since it's kind of slowed down a little bit, it's only going to be about 30 minutes. I'm going to turn off the call center because nobody's calling. And get the movie ready. And then I'm going to take a break just to get a drink and some aspirin. So I've been sitting in this chair for so long. I can't take it much longer. And I'm going to turn down the lights and turn off the air conditioning so we can hear a little better. And I'm going to light a candle. Well, maybe I'm not going to light a candle because I've got the little ghost hunting ball here, and I want to at least have some ghost activity, something for ghost activity tonight. So we're going to leave that there in the dark to see if it goes off while we're watching a movie. Let's see. Now, I have never watched these films, but I'm looking forward to it. Let's see. Do we have it? Look, this is what my screen looks like. We're an hour and 52 minutes into the show. I have 6 likes and 2 people watching. Not including me, and I'll be right back. Thank you, Veronica. I appreciate you. Wait, I forgot my drink. Oops, and I knocked something over. You're precious. Oh, I got you, honey. Make sure it's safety. Mm-hmm. I'm going to start the movie. I'm not sure if anybody's here still, but that's okay. Why did I think that there was music in this one? The Panicky Picnic. Interesting to see what this is all about. Oh my god, I did not just see that. That was absolutely terrifying. Oh my god, a rat and an egg. I feel so bad for that rat. They must have gone out and dug up all those bugs. I'm afraid to see what's going to come out of this one. Oh my god, earthworms. I wonder what they did with all these poor creatures. Did he just cut one in half? I'm never going on the picnic again. Because this crazy shit. God, I loved the movies back then. Like, why can't we have this crazy in this century? I mean, we already have a lot of crazy, but this is like simple, fun, theatrical, kind of bizarre crazy. I love it. Let me go to the next movie. This one's over. I like the other one better. This one coming up. That one just grossed me out. And there was no music. What is happening? I thought there was some music in these, but I guess not. That's all right. We're still having fun. I'm having fun. Even if I'm just having fun alone. Yeah, fasting simplified. God, look at that. It's crazy. I love this movie. I always have. I don't want the mini player. I want the there we go, the theatrical version of it. God, this is so cool. So much talent it took to create this. I mean, everything is handmade. Probably mostly without machines. Hey, Veronica, welcome back, sweetheart. You should remaster old movies. You probably have fun doing it and learn a thing or two. I love movies. I'm getting ready to work with a friend who writes screenplays. He wrote a screenplay for a movie called Caroline. It's like one of those movies from early 2YKs, I guess, or maybe middle 2Y, early 2Ks. It's been real busy this summer. He said, catch me in fall, and we're going to write a screenplay for my book that I published in 2011. It's called For the Love of Cyprus. I had written this book when I was younger, hoping that I could help bring education to people regarding the plight of the Greek island of Cyprus, where my father's from, and where we are from. And it seems that no matter how many people read the book, we're having the same situation again with Ukraine and Russia now. I fully predict that, things will never be the same way that they used to be. And I have a feeling they're just going to probably cut Ukraine in half, like they did Cyprus, and call it a day. They should do that today, in my opinion. They should really do that today. And what's so stupid is that I don't like to get into politics too much, but they're not really telling us what's going on over there. I have to listen to more European and Greek news to hear what's going on. But I can't even believe that Russia's doing this for a few yards of dirt. It's so heartbreaking. And you can help me manifest a change by imagining that it's all over with. They found peace. They resolved it. I find a lot of people, they want to manifest love. They want to manifest fortune. They want to manifest a good life for themselves. But I never really, meet someone that's like, I want to help with world peace too. I want to, because I don't think some people think that they have the power to do that. But I'll tell you something about myself, Veronica. I knew that we all had special gifts, and all of us have these special gifts. It's just some of us tap into them differently or tap into different ones. But when I was a little girl, I heard about this football field in Iran or Iraq, wherever. So damn insane was the dictator. But anyways, they used this football field to put women in and cut their heads off, even for such simple minor crimes as stealing bread to feed their children because they were hungry. Okay. And I just thought this was so terrible because this arena was built so that these people could have sports, concerts, normal things that you do and want living on the planet in your country, So I went to bed one night and I prayed and was like getting really into the feeling that God was going to make it stop today. Then I had a dream about God, and God didn't let me see his face, or its face, but I could hear its voice, and it had holographic rainbow hair, which was not popular yet at that time in history like it is today. So I started wearing a rainbow in my hair because of that. And the next day, I swear, Veronica, on the news, it was like, we've infiltrated the country and we're taking over, and he's got a golden toilet, and they've rescued all the women from the arena, and it stopped, and that will never happen again, and blah, blah, blah. I was like, wow, can I do this again? What else could I do this with? And I'm not so sure at the end of the day it was the prayer. I feel like it was more just knowing I could believe it to be, and maybe if I talked to Spirit about it, it would manifest soon. I didn't think it would happen overnight.
Get your domain today at GoDaddy.
Oh God, it's GoDaddy.
Ready to take your idea online? Your domain away.
I don't know that this is the next film. Hold on. I thought there was 3 films. Well, let me check my... Oh, yeah, I want to watch this one, too. This one looks interesting. It actually has good music. Wow. Wow.
Se és daqueles que dizem que não gostam de gin e achas que são todos amargos e fortes, não.
I wonder how long this one is. Foundation movie, 1892. wonder what happened to the music.
Quer saber quanto vale o seu carro? De forma rápida e online, introduza alguns dados em Compramos o seu...
This actually so much like the movie outside, right outside the house here. All the rest of the fucked up spellcasters and tarot readers on YouTube. Use this for mine. It's mine forever spell. It's fucking hilarious. She's doing it. Your penis is mine forever spell. That's what she's doing. Have I seen Brothers Grimm? You know, I have, but it's been so long, Veronica. I used to watch it with my mom, and it's also one of my favorite things. But since hitting my head in the car accident, there's so much I've forgotten, so I haven't watched it. Probably should watch it again. Oh, please, more than 30.
Help me! Oh no!
Market corrections, that's a sign. Did not just pick it up her off the ground and eat it after that man did eat it and throw it on the ground. What in? Oh my god, that's a 1901 Liberty dime. That was a Liberty dime. Holy cow. Oh, I have to. Is that 1907? I gotta see how much that's worth these days. Really? It's only worth $7? Yeah. Some of them $500. Well, the 1941 is worth $1,000 to $4,000. Can you believe it? It's crazy. I wonder if that buffalo nickel has, oh wow, a year on it. Doesn't look like it. Sorry, I'm a big nerd and I collect coins. I'll go back to playing the movie now. That just blows my mind. Must be trading nickels for dimes. Returning to the love. I want this one. That was an interesting movie. It's like it was just like Okay. Well, hey, Pinky, how have you been, dear? I'm getting ready to do a free collective message and log out. How have you been? I'm good. Thanks so much for asking. Awesome. You know, pink is the color of music. That's more of a paid reading kind of thing, dear. And readings start $6. You can get a $6 Tacobox for $3. You can get for $6. You can get 3 questions plus a channeled love message from a loved one or from this person. Is that something that you want to get, or did you want to just get the free yes no? Well, of course he is, or she is, or they are. Why would they not? Just keep telling yourself they will, and you'll see something show up. But if you keep waiting for it instead of expecting it, it's gonna get really painful. Spirit is this person, thing, entity, energy, spirit going to come back to Pinky? And what do they need to know about that right now? Oh, hold on 1 second. Let's see if the card dropped on the ground face up. No. It's the person on Pinky's mind, or thing, or entity, or energy, or spirit, or whatever it is, spirit. Are they coming back? So what do you want them to think and feel about you? Because they feel like they are sharing a life cycle with you, but yes, they're coming back. Yeah. This is your clarification. So, they love you and they're coming back. No more questioning it. Okay? Keep thinking about how you want them to feel about you, how they feel about you, how you want them to show up to you. No waiting, just expecting. And you will see the bestness of what you want. Doesn't matter. The old story doesn't matter. They left you in the cold. They will never. You just told me the other day they will never do that again. Right? Remember? Okay. Of course, you're tired. You're tired because at the end of the day, you love this person, but you've got to wipe away the old story clean. They left you in the cold, but I promise you, they won't do it again. They will see the error of their ways if they have not already. And when they come back, you might not want them. You might be like, this is the best experience I've ever had for the best, to make the worst the best because it was good for me then. And you might even decide you don't want them to come back, but you want them to stay in your life in some way or another. Like, we're not together, but we still love each other and we care about each other and we're friends kind of thing, or acquaintances, that kind of thing. Well, get some rest, sweetheart. If they still make you feel yummy, they still make you feel like melting, and they fill your heart with joy, it will be easy. If maybe they don't right now, that's okay. Maybe they will again. Maybe there will be things that you find while you're soul searching regarding this. So keep me updated. I'm here for you. You want him to come back, but I want him to come back stronger with a commitment. If not, I'm out. Okay, if they don't want a commitment, let them not have. Okay, fine. Just let them have their not commitment. You guys will work it out. You're already in a committed, loving, caring, honest, happy, harmonious relationship. There's already a reality that exists of you and this person together in the way that you want with the commitment. Do not throw away somebody that you love, who loves you, because they don't want a commitment right now. Let them have their not commitment. Play their game. Okay? Little by little, ask if we can try it out. Ask how they want to operate around it. Hey, let's pretend for a day we are committed. No strings attached. If we don't like the way it feels, we won't pretend tomorrow either. And if we want to pretend again, we can. Doesn't that sound much more laid back, nice and easy, and comfortable and comforting? Because saying this, you're out. You don't want to take the love for granted. Because that Lover's card is all about those loving actions. It's not just about sex or lovers. Historically, that card was just called love. Loving actions, loving thoughts, loving feelings. Little by little, let that old story go away and you start to think about the new one you want with him. You want that commitment. You got it. Go as far as putting a ring on your finger, promising yourself that you believe in that commitment. And you shall see. Even if he tells you, do not darken my doorstep again, he is lying. Okay? You have the power, not him. He has no will in your reality. Not even I do. Oh, yes, he has his own free will in his reality. But you are the beautiful creator of your love story and your life, okay? You literally co-create with your creator, even if you just believe it's the dirt outside, to create. Thoughts create. Everything in this room had to have a thought to be here, right now with us. You had to have a thought to come here. I had to have a thought to be here. And you got to keep those memories. And when you have a vision like that, you keep it to yourself. You hold it close. It's your dream. Don't let anyone take it away from you, not even him. He's just an extra added bonus. You are the creator of all this menagerie and have to take accountability for it. Oh, yes. You don't have to take accountability for his punk ass BS. All right? But you do have to take accountability for your own thoughts. Just Google how many thoughts we have a day. That will make anybody tired, especially if they're scrambled like eggs. So think about what you want him to be thinking and feeling about you, since we didn't do that reading today. Think about the version of him you want to show up. Think about the new love story. Where would it be? What would it be like? How would he treat you? How would you treat him? How would it be? Okay, he doesn't want a commitment right now. Just let that go. Make it up as you go. This person, and I guarantee you, everybody wants this. They just want to have happy and harmonious, nostalgic moments that they can recreate again and again, okay? And if people could just realize that about each other, that it's just that simple. It doesn't matter if you met online or organically. Love is love. Can't help who we fall in love with. So be thinking about the wonderful memories. Anything that's bad, just peace out. Okay, I was married to a guy for 5 years and he left. I woke up January 1st and I'm like, you're smoking a cigarette in our bedroom? Hanging out the window when it's minus 10 degrees outside? And he was literally waiting for his best friend to come and get him. He had taken everything already down. And I was such a mess when he left. I didn't even realize that he took all of my stuff. Little by little, he had been moving and stealing my things. And I didn't even know it for months. I even helped the girl that he was sleeping with behind my back, who was my best friend and our next door neighbor and married to another person, helped her move my things unknowingly, not knowing that they were packed in other boxes, and help her move things so they could run away together. So I put that whole story behind me. 6 months or so later, he called. He's like, can I come home? I'm like, well, do you have any diseases? He's like, yeah. I'm like, I can't be with you again. Even though he saved my life, okay? Somebody tried to kill me. He saved my life, okay? He is my soldier. All right, I will always love him and he will always love me. And we are still friends to this day, ride or die, despite the fucking in between us. And that, I mean, you know, if he didn't have that one venereal disease, I would probably be with him again. But I can't be with somebody who has an illness like that. He needs to find a partner who has like the same thing going on with him. Probably. I'm just not comfortable with it. And that's fine. You know, and I'm asexual. So it's like, I don't even think I'm sexually attracted to him anymore. So it wouldn't matter if he had it or not. No, we're not together. We haven't been together for many, many, many years, but we have been friends together. And that's what counts. At the end of the day, that's what counts, and I'll always be grateful and thankful to him. Hey, Jules DeGuzzi. I'll always be grateful to him for saving my life so I can be here with you today. I am absolutely at peace. I really am with that. I realized it was more of a blessing than, than what it looked like when it was happening. And thank God, like, I wasn't like sleeping with him while she was sleeping with him. But yeah, he left, and the horrible thing was he slept in the cold, and I didn't know where he was going. He didn't tell me. 2-3 weeks passed. I didn't hear from him. He literally said he was just gonna, he wanted to find his own place, and if I wanted to move in with him, I could. But he never ended up getting his place, and then he just ended up going missing for weeks. Like, only for me to figure out that he had disappeared and moved to Detroit to become a famous rapper. And you know what? He used to be in that R&B group, Young Bloods. How long did it take me to get over? Well, I was with him about 5 years. I would have to say probably about 5 years. Well, actually more. I mean, I dated a friend of mine who I had known since I was a kid for a while after that, but it wasn't until like maybe a year later. But I had started just, hanging out with all my friends again anyways, right after he had left. And one thing I thought was interesting, though, about our relationship is that he did alienate me from all my friends. And he tried to keep me in a place where I was only working and only associating with him. It was real weird. So let's see, we count the years. So it probably wasn't until about 5 to 6 years later when I met somebody new and I fell in love with them. And I'm still in love with them. And they're in love with me. But there's that but again. So here's the thing. Bob can have 10 baby mama zebra wives, right? And they can have 20 zonkies together. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter because it's still my man. That's why I was saying it's either this or that. He's either your man or he's not. He's either your boyfriend or he's not. He's either your lover or he's not. He's either your husband or he's not. You either believe in God or you don't. You either believe in the devil or you don't. You either believe in yourself or you don't. We're either in Barbados or we're not. We're either here in the haunted house on YouTube or we're not. It's like literally that literal. All these things. As literal as us being here. And the thing that's also I find interesting scientifically is that this laptop or whatever you're using to watch this, it's all made out of the same things as us. So just take all that weird vibes and energy that you've been feeling about your relationship with this person and just send it back to the void. And the void is a lot like the nothing in the movie The Never Ending Story. I'm just going to link you in. I'm like not trying to push my videos on you or anything, but I did have a chance to make this video, and I made this video because this particular meditation that a very sought after guru on YouTube shared with me and helped me with for about a year, it kind of just became my mantra. It kind of became everything that helped me turn things around. I mean, my dad had cancer. My aunt was dying of cancer. I was back on crutches after my car accident. I was homeless. It was really awful. And this really helped me to understand that I don't have to accept what I don't want, and that I truly can quantum leap through this matrix. And I explain the science behind it all. And if you want to just listen to it someday, there's really nothing to watch. It's just something to listen to. It's about 9 minutes long. It's very short, very quick. It's called Jumping the Matrix. So the reason it has to be like that is because society and TV and music and I don't know so much about music. Have you ever really heard a song that's like, you can't have what you want, life fucking sucks, I'm gonna kill myself? Like, maybe, but like, really, I don't. Someone sent me that song. But we're programmed by TV shows, celebrities, books, magazines, all this crap to believe this junk. That it is difficult to find a person and make things right and settle and see future together, and it's a very hard world. All of that right there is your limiting beliefs and circumstances. And a lot of us have this programming. Once you let it go and you quit believing in that and you just try something different, it's so easy to find a person and make things right nowadays and settle and see the future together. I used to think the world was very hard, but now I just see how easy it is going with the flow and staying on the strict mental diet of serving what it is that I want. And you don't want that shit. Like, here's an example. I never heard of karma before, right? Somebody brings up karma. Oh, they're karma. What's that, mommy? What's karma, mommy? Well, go look it up in the dictionary. Okay, I'll go look it up in my Encyclopedia Britannica, whatever. So I sit down there and I read about what karma is. And I'm like, someone made this up. Had to have made this up. Nothing literally has a meaning until you give it a meaning. Look at time. Look at how they just live by the sun and the moon and the tide and the ebb and the flow of the planet. Try to think about what it would be like without industry and without speech that corrupts us and our minds. Do you think Marie Antoinette or even some of those peasant girls that worked for her felt that way? Maybe some of them, but really, they didn't have magazines and TV and all this shit, part of my French YouTube, that we have now push on us to be so perfect on the outside while barely wearing our own skin, holding it on by the skin of our teeth. So there's a lot of programming. It doesn't have to be that difficult. All right. I've had to watch the Kardashians my whole life, and somehow the Kardashians and Beyonce, who used to be way older than me, are now somehow way younger than me. Some of those Kardashians, not all of them. Some of them are still way older than me. But, like I remember being 20, 19, and Beyonce was like 27, 28, getting ready to go into her 30s. Now I'm like, wait, why is she still in her 30s? I'm so confused. We live in a time and space where science has proven that we live in different realities, okay, and that it shifts a lot, all right? And we need to decide which one we want to be in. How do we know we've shifted? You feel it. You see people showing up to you the way you want them to show up to you. Everybody's just you pushed out. The way that you expect someone to show up to you, they have no choice but to show up that way to you. Also, people can only meet you as deeply as you've met yourself, Pinky. So take that into account. And, when they say everybody's you pushed out, it's just as simple as, when you're talking to somebody, when you're thinking about someone and they text you. Like you haven't been talking to them, you haven't been calling, nothing. It's just thinking, how they're doing. And oh my God, 5 minutes later they call or text or a pop-up shows up because they posted something or sent you something on a messenger. It's because you expect them to show up for you somewhere consciously or subconsciously. Really, the science of things are incredible. Even the science of hormones. Now, I gave this to the girls earlier. I'm going to give it to you because I highly doubt you're going to any tarot channels. By the way, this is not a tarot channel. This is just a music channel about my life, and I happen to do tarot here so that I can put some food on the table. Try to keep this roof over my head. But I want to get this video for you because I think this is also going to help you with understanding hormones, how they work, and what they do, and how different men and women's hormones can be, and how you can use this to bond with any person or any man of your choosing. Women are okay. So women, we get off on, we could get off all day on them just staring at us, maybe singing us a song, and our oxytocin goes through the roof. Okay, we're melting, right? Guys are a little bit different. Think about a football team. Think about the men who conquered the world 500 years ago, 100 Years' War, the War of the Roses. All that energy that pulled those men together for those kind of conquests, or even for sports, baseball, football, basketball, you've probably seen locker rooms before and the guys before and after a game. They're not spanking each other's asses because they're attracted to each other. It's like, it's this chemical right here. It's vasopressin. It's a bonding thing. All right. Watch this and get back in touch with me if you want to. I'm here. I have an email address too. If you ever need it, I can give it to you. It's just gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com, spelled exactly the way those words are spelled. But keep me updated. Watch this. Stop thinking about him being gone. Start thinking about him being there now. Stay in the now. Don't go to the past. It's not here anymore. And it's not coming back. And you can't change it or chase it. Nor do you have any room anymore to dwell on it because you're tired of it. You need a nap. Stay right here, right now, and think about the not too distant future, tomorrow, the next day, maybe a little bit about next week. Try not to get too lost in that darkness much past the next week or the next week. Don't worry about karma. Don't worry about Mercury retrograde. Remember, nothing has a meaning till you give it a meaning. Even time and space teach you that. Okay? We only have time because kings created clocks. Right? But thank God, we've got medicine. And it's not in the hands of wax anymore. So think about what I'm saying. All right? Spirit is with you. You're not alone. And you still feel yummy about him? You do. Remember, the strict mental diet is saying no to your negative Nancy, who's telling you he's not coming back, the best version of him's not coming back, that he's never going to give you commitment. And ignore that boogeyman, because he's not the boogeyman. And if you start to feel like he is, just have an imaginal act that he's tapped you on the shoulder and said something like, excuse me, Mrs. I'm over here. I'm your man, not that boogeyman. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do the free collective message and prayer and then get out of here. It's dawn. I can't believe I've been here all night. Thank you so much for your subscription. Thank you for your like. And thank you so much for coming by, Pinky, and taking the time to talk with me. I appreciate it. So free collective message, Spirit saying, playing God. Yeah, it's okay to play God. You are part of God or whatever it is that creator that you believe in. This is your free collective message today, everyone. So what strings do you want to pull in your life because you are the master and creator of this puppet? What do you want it to sing? Do you want it to sing? What do you want it to do for you? Spirit will do it for you. So the energy behind that is always take the high road. Okay, they're starting to build bridges like this, and I saw a picture of one the other day. I was like, wow, it's so cool. It's like 20 years in the making, and they're finally starting to build them. So always take the high road. This might also be telling you guys to get on out and enjoy the end of summer. Take a vacation, even if it's just down the street or in your front yard or backyard or whatever yard you can find that's legal to hang out in. Really get into the idea that, fall is upon us almost. False equinox is going to be here soon. The full moon will be here not too long, in the not too distant. It will be in Aquarius. It'll be a time for letting go of what doesn't serve you so that you can invite in what does. So I've split the deck. Mother Earth is saying she's with you guys as always with you. The Divine Mother and Reason to Live juice. So have fun thinking about all those reasons to live. All right. Take 555 milligrams and take it as needed. Y'all might want to check out the angel number 555, as that might just be a special message for each and one of you. Love Garden. So we got this yesterday. What have you got growing in your love garden? There's nothing painful there. And give no vacancy to hauntings in your mind about what doesn't serve you. Okay? All right, guys. One more. Spirit says, I see you are here and I'm glad. Your imagination is going to be what creates, along with your feelings, what you want, everybody. So energy follows your intention. Be matching the energy you want to be feeling. And you'll start seeing miracles again, or maybe for the first time in your lives. Spirit, our creator, Mother Earth, if you're listening to us, I'm praying for everyone who came by the chat tonight. Pinky, thank you so much for coming by and supporting. It's so good to see you. Jules, come in and say something awesome. Great blessings to you too. Thank you so much, Veronica, for coming by and watching the silent horror films in French with me tonight. And and donating to the Chammy. Also, thank you so much, Maria, for coming by earlier and donating to the Chammy. Dollface, I wish you had to come back because I really would have liked to do a question for you so we can see where Tyrone is. Better call that boy. Also, thank you, Texas Tourist, for coming by. It was awesome just to see you poke in and out for a moment. Metal Rain. Yes, 11/11. It was 11/11 when this all started. Metal Rain, I'm praying for you, man, and your family. I'm so sorry she lost her dad. Get in touch with Ileana. Find out how the dog is. Let's see who else came by tonight. Jessica, thanks so much for coming by, sweetheart, and supporting. It was good to see all of you tonight. Thanks for coming by last night. Also, thank you again, Anna M., for your donation for my friend Travis that's going to buy him a salad from the Super Chat last night. Pinky, you can donate Super Chat. Just know that your funds do not go to me. They will go to feed my friend Travis Leak, who was taken hostage in Russia and is a prisoner of war and wrongfully detained U.S. citizen. So every dollar, every ad revenue from Supers and my monetization goes to his mother to help her feed her son while he is locked up in prison in a strict penal colony. And it's really frustrating because he's innocent. Even his accuser admitted to lying, but they still sent him to prison. So let me know if you ever need a tarot card reading. I do the yes or no's every single day. You can get a $5 taco box on Tuesday, and we do the slumber party thing all weekend long. It was nice to see you again, Pinky. I'm praying for world peace. Spirit, please bring world peace for us all. Please liberate Russia from the idiocy that's going over there so all of those people can have the freedom to choose and not to choose what they say and what they do. Please liberate them from their chains, whether it's physically, mentally, or emotionally. Same with Ukraine. I'm praying for Ukraine and everyone who has been doing the good work to help anyone that's going through that over there. Pray for this planet and our universe and all the beautiful animals and people on it, and plants too. So please be good to yourself, your thoughts. As Sophia said from the Golden Girls, good night, sayonara, arrivederci, kalanita. Music is sacred.